I am working to promote a solution and a unique strategy to help stop corruption in government for good. And it involves your participation. So, subscribe to this YouTube channel to get all the updates about the Activism Truth growth and play a role in expanding and growing the Activism Truth network among like-minded individuals. Are you like me and see that both the left and the right political parties, the Democrats and Republicans, are corrupt to their core? How they're working to subvert civil liberties and break down the Constitution? How they both take corporate money and end up working for corporations and special interests over the interests of the people that they're supposed to protect? Do you see these problems? Are you aware of the massive fraud and criminal activities that go on in our legislature and in the corrupt court systems? If you are like me and you see that there's so many problems in our government and you're aware of solutions, but you just wish you knew how those solutions could actually come to be, then this program is for you. And Activism Truth is a platform to bring activists like you into the decision-making process for actually creating legislation and watching it pass, not by the politicians, but by people on the ballot through a direct vote. And Activism Truth promotes what is known as the ballot access process, the process of putting people's agendas in front of voters so that voters can make the final decision, to actually bypass the legislature, to bypass your state governors and your city councils, and to make policy changes on a city, county, or statewide level that will dramatically shift the power away from a centralist federal government and corrupt corporate state governments, and bring it back down to the grassroots, to the people of whom this government is truly supposed to be of and by. So instead of having a government of and by the politicians, the bureaucrats, and the corporations, we can make this government a government of and by the people, for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, for freedom and justice for all, only if we participate, only if we become the lawmakers. Again, instead of waiting for politicians to change the laws, let's do it ourselves. We have 5 key methods of regulating our government. And through these methods, all the other solutions are possible. The most powerful method we have, well, it's arguable what's the most powerful, but the most interesting to me, the most interesting method we have available to us is the citizen grand jury. It's only available in 5 states in the country, legally. But through the same ballot access process, citizens can put their own initiatives for holding citizen grand juries in order to prosecute and have trials of bureaucrats, corporations, politicians, corrupt judges, the legislature, the governor, city council members, things like that. So it really is about time that process is utilized, and I can show you how it can be utilized, and I'm laying out the groundwork for people to learn all this information for free at the website, Activism Truth. I already have enough links there that anyone who's savvy, who looks into it and sees what's missing, can realize that actually the information is available through the links I've created, and it's only a matter of time before all the information is publicly available on Activism Truth. So we need to create citizen grand juries. We also need initiatives, another most powerful method of regulating the government. Let us create laws ourselves. We have the right, but I need your help. I need your support to actually sign petitions for initiatives or citizen grand juries to put them on the ballot. Initiatives would allow us to create our own law changes. We could create laws that can regulate the government to stop corporatism. We can create laws to help the environment, to ease the tax structure and tax system. on the people. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And that is why it is so exciting to learn about the ballot access process. We also have the right to referendum, which means we can end corrupt laws that the legislature has put on us. And I'm sure you can think of some things that you would like to see done away with. And the referendum process allows that. Again, it requires a signature to put it on the ballot. In fact, we need about 5% of the signatures of voters in any territory, whether it's a city, county, or state, to put a referendum, an initiative, or citizen grand jury on the ballots for us to vote on. We also have the recall process and the nomination process. Two last possibilities that allow us to aid this dying republic. Let us kick out the corrupt politicians and let us put new middle-of-the-road radical centrist candidates on the ballot that libertarians will like and Green Party folks will like, and we can find disenfranchised Republicans and Democrats joining and voting for a unified third-party ticket. And that is one of the things Activism Truth is working to promote and establish. In order to accomplish all these goals, we need your help, we need your support, we need your outreach. And that will allow us to decentralize our network. And so it's not about myself actually accomplishing all these goals and putting these things up on the ballot for you, but it's about you playing a role in finding others who would support the same ideals we have, and who will also find others to support those same ideals. And using our telecommunications of this age, of this 21st century, to have the internet and our cell phones, it's amazing. But we could easily network and reach out to millions and millions of people across the nation about the solutions that are available in each of our areas. And it could be done in a relatively short amount of time. If we act on this now, it could really happen within 2 years. 2 years. It could actually happen in far less time if we played a small role in sharing the information with others. So that's the thing that's unique about Activism Truth, is we have this strategy, this idea of duplication and having a type of a plan like a hologram, where if you take a hologram and you cut it in half, both sides will still contain the complete image of the original picture. And if you cut each of those images in half again, each of those segments will also contain the same image. So we have this hologram-like structure with Activism Truth that allows it to flourish. When people take this information and take the campaigns that they want to see and move forward with those, we will eventually help build coalitions and networks among supporters of like mind, that we can find 100% consensus and agreement on certain issues. And we can have issue-specific agenda, so it's not about what party you are anymore. And like the Founding Fathers, who didn't believe in political parties, we can have issue-specific agenda to get our nation back on track. And I will talk about all those ideas in other videos. Activism Truth is a unique, unique program that is an alternative media source, and we will discuss a lot of controversial subjects, and we will hear debates from both sides, but we're going to focus on some of the most important issues of our day, and it is going to start with having voting integrity, because all the initiatives, referendums, recalls, nominations, and citizen grand juries that we want to put on the ballot will not be as effective if we don't have a type of tangible voting integrity that we need to ensure that there's no vote fraud, no rigging of these ballot counts. So we need to have tangible ballots, and that is the preliminary cause Activism Truth is focusing on, to bring integrity back to the voting process, to have tangible ballots, have them all counted on camera and in a public area where people can watch these ballots hand counted, one after another in each area, and have them all accounted for all across the nation. And in our cities and states, we need to focus on building alliances with people that want to see voter integrity. All we have to do is bring up all the history of voter fraud in our states, and that should be enough to convince people on the right and the left that that is a good idea. And once we have built a coalition of people for that cause, then we can start working on the real solutions. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe. Check out the other videos I'm going to be coming out with soon that talk about the issues that we need to focus on. And you're going to hear things from this channel that you will not find anywhere else. So make sure that you check out the website Activism Truth and actually read through the About Us section. It's very detailed. There's a lot of information there. There's even an independent forum you can join, and you should join to get emails directly from myself when there are important updates, new videos being released, and activities and actions that you can participate in. Thank you very much for your time. Contact me directly if you have any ideas you'd like to promote with Activism Truth. I appreciate your support, and please give us a thumbs up on this YouTube video and share it on any social media sites you belong to if you like what you have heard today. Thank you.